how to succeed in door-to-door sales. Hey guys, I'm Blair Oyubu. Thanks for tuning in, and today I'm going to be giving you tips on how you can be successful in the door-to-door space. If you're watching this video, you either one, just landed yourself an exciting door-to-door sales job and you want to make sure you're well equipped before your first door, or two, you're currently in the field and looking for more ways to sharpen your saw, or three, you're just a philosopher and you want to know more. Well, all aboard, because today I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how you can crush it in the door-to-door space. With that being said, let's set sail and jump right into it. Tip number 1, sell yourself on the idea that you will be successful. About 90% of door-to-door sales is mental, so the mindset that you go in with is super important. The top reps tend to have an optimistic mindset. They're great at solving problems and they stay positive. And yes, it can be tough, especially when dealing with difficult prospects, but the ability to refocus and have a determined mindset is what separates a poor rep and an average rep from a top rep. So tell yourself that you will be successful. And don't stop there, tell yourself why. For example, if you're great at solving problems, that's a reason why. So tell yourself, I'm gonna be successful at door-to-door sales because I'm great at solving problems. If you're great at managing your emotions, tell yourself, I'm gonna be successful at door-to-door sales because I'm great at managing my emotions. These are evidence that allows you to easily sell yourself and be sold on the idea that you will be successful. Tip number 2, find the top producer in your company or office and pick their brain. Offer to take them out for a cup of coffee and get to know them. Look, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. If someone's killing it out there and making lots of money, that's an asset to you. So you want to find out what they know, and then you want to apply it to your process. Ask some really great questions. Questions like, why do they think they're so successful? What are their habits? What are some of the books they read? Right? You want to literally get into the mind of a top rep so that you can become a top rep as well. Tip number 3, study, study, study. Now you want to know everything there is to know about your product, and most importantly, how to pitch it. You want to write your pitch down and you want to study it over and over again. The key here is repetition. The more you study, the more you practice, the more you master. Get friends, get coworkers, get families that's going to spar with you, and you want to go back and forth pretending that this is a customer and you're going to close that customer. So remember, study, study, study. In fact, you want to study your pitch so well that you can literally pitch your product while you're sleeping. I know it's kind of crazy, but that's key to mastery. Tip number 4, reevaluate and see what you can improve on every day. There should be at least one thing you can work on. Ask yourself questions like, how many people did you talk to? How many houses did you get into? How many full presentations did you give out? These questions will allow you to see what you need to improve on. For instance, maybe you didn't get into as many houses as you should. That means you need to work on prospecting. Maybe you didn't give a lot of full presentations. Then that means it needs to be something you need to work on your door approach. Maybe you were getting objections and you didn't know how to handle it. That means you need to work on your objections. These key things will allow you to grow every day as long as you're keeping track and reevaluating on what you can improve on with your pitch. And tip number 5, don't forget to have fun and smile. The top reps tend to have fun every day they're at the doors. It's part of being positive, remember? It's part of having that mindset, that determined mindset. And those are my 5 tips for you. So let's go ahead and recap. Tip number 1, first sell yourself on the idea that you will be successful. Tip number 2, find the top producer in your company or office and pick their brain. Tip number 3, study, study, study. Tip number 4, reevaluate and see what you can improve on every day. And tip number 5, have fun and smile. Those are my 5 tips on how you can succeed in door-to-door sales. Hopefully this video was helpful, and if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and spank that like button and subscribe to my channel. Again, I'm Blair Oyubu. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.